We are Maddie and Jared, and we've spent the last year after getting married starting to vlog our travels and make travel and adventure more of a lifestyle. We've been to over 20 states together and 9 countries so far. And in the next 6 months, our goal is to move into an RV and adventure and travel full time. So come along with us to be part of this adventure. In last week's video, we were in British Columbia, Canada, seeing the coast, the mountains, and everything in between. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure to stick around and watch that video after this one.
Welcome to Seattle. It is 8:34. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry out of step.
And this also, I'm trying to.
Over here.
We usually never check bags, but this time we had to make an exception for the ski gear. If you can tell how disheveled I look, I am fine. I just slept really well on the plane, so my makeup kind of got all over the place and my hair went crazy. How do you feel?
Fine.
Someone warned us it was going to be like a 2-mile walk to the light rail. Kind of feels like it right now. Got 2 tickets for a one-way on the Orca light rail. It's $6. We just made it to our Turo rental car. It smells good. Everything looks, for the most part, fine. We did notice that the tread on the tires is like really flat, and we're about to drive up to Whistler, Canada and ski in the next video. So yeah, that might be interesting.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
It'll be great. Now time to head to our Airbnb. We booked just a cheap Airbnb room in somebody's home for tonight since we're literally just sleeping and not doing anything else there. So we'll show you guys around when we get there, but honestly we are exhausted, so nothing's really gonna happen in Seattle or Washington in general for us tonight. We'll catch you with more fun tomorrow, but we will show you the Airbnb when we get there, so stay tuned. Good morning, everybody. We just woke up and it's 8:30. We slept in a little bit, but yesterday we were exhausted. We couldn't put our finger on exactly why, but I guess just a travel day, and we had skied the day before all day. Really took it out of us. But we're awake and we're in Seattle, so we are going to get showered up and everything and then go to the iconic classic spot to visit in Seattle. Wait and see. The outfit of the day is in anticipation of skiing tonight. So road trip and then skiing. A little sporty action here. This Airbnb is pretty small. It's just a bedroom here and then we have to walk down the hall to get to the bathroom. But the family who owns it seems to live upstairs, and so down here has been our like little private area. We haven't really run into anybody, so I would definitely suggest it. I will put the Airbnb we stayed at in the description notes of this video below if you want to book it if you're in Seattle for a quick trip. We just checked out of our Airbnb and we're headed for our first adventure. We have a little story to tell you guys, but I'm gonna wait once we get in the car and drop all these bags about kind of what went on yesterday and why we might be changing up our plans a little bit today. All right, we have quite a bit to catch you guys up on. That is kind of why we stopped filming so abruptly last night when we got to the Airbnb, and then why our plans might or might not be changing up a little bit today. So yesterday we're at the airport, we finished getting through security and everything, and we're getting the bags out. Jared had to like put on his hat and his jacket, and I had already finished getting my bag, so I was like, oh, I'll help him get his. And I go over to get it, but like at the same time he's putting on a hat, and somehow my head and his elbow made really hard contact. And so I had like a splitting headache when we were in the airport, and just really didn't feel so good last night. Was a little nauseous and stuff, so I was a little worried that it could be a concussion. But what happened when we checked into the Airbnb? So what happened when we checked into the Airbnb is we get in the room and Jared goes, oh, what's that? And I look down and there's what looks to be dog poop, like connected to one of our suitcases and all over the carpet in the Airbnb from bringing the suitcase in. So we kind of tag teamed that, but obviously it was stressful. We were tired. We just wanted to go to bed. So he went outside, washed off the suitcase. I scrubbed the carpet. Luckily, our Airbnb had a bunch of cleaning products in the bathroom. And so it had like carpet cleaner, stain cleaner. We were able to get it done, but that is why we were pretty absent in giving you a full Airbnb tour last night. As we're here, it is Valentine's Day, so we're seeing everybody pick up a bouquet at the Pike Place Market. If you haven't already guessed, we're headed to the very first Starbucks.
Yeah, first Starbucks ever invented.
Okay, the market. I'll tell you about the Pike Place Market Association. For those of you that came recently, a child threw up in the store, about a 10-year-old child, and there are all kinds of public health rules about cleaning the store from one end to the other, all the cups and all the, you know, where we make the drinks and everything. We've thrown out all the plastic cups and the paper cups that were out at the time and all that stuff. And we're on the phone with whoever runs the world to find out what else we have to do.
So they just had to turn away the entire line at the Pike Place first ever Starbucks because a kid threw up in there, and the Department of Public Health here is making them shut down until they can come and clean it.
But the drugs on the side of the street, you're okay there.
Isn't that crazy? I feel like every other Starbucks would be allowed to clean it themselves, but they have to have the Department of Public Health come and check it out.
Seems ridiculous.
Wild.
So we'll have to hit the first Starbucks ever on our way back.
Yes, we will be back in Seattle, and we'll have to hit it then.
Past the catering. So we could walk through there for a while. Okay.
Oh, they're throwing the fish over there.
One test, huh? One test, huh?
you rate Pike Place Market?
We didn't see the whole thing, but it's really cool, honestly. I give it a 10 out of 10, unlike anywhere else I've been.
Same, honestly. Very cool spot. You should definitely see it if you come to Seattle. Got our coffee and our mini donuts. Couldn't be happier. The streets are just a little steep.
Got the incline.
The drive just north of Seattle is absolutely beautiful. What happened to your hair?
The beanie made me look, yeah.
He had a beanie on and it made him look a little crazy. We had to stop for some Doritos and Tylenol because the headache is not going away, unfortunately. So pretty.
See if I can get it.
We made a pit stop at Whatcom Falls Park to see some waterfalls on our drive up to Canada. Photos and videos truly do not do this waterfall justice. From the pictures I saw online before, I had no idea how grand it would be. Is it cold?
Oh, it's cold. It's really cold.
The fall we just showed the most of is called Whirlpool Falls.
Really cool spot. Come check it out.
Definitely worth coming to see. I wish we had more time to spend all day in this park. As you can tell, it's beautiful.
It's honestly
everywhere.
Probably the best waterfall I've ever seen in my life. And I feel like it's because I've never been to the Pacific Northwest. Where
True.
the waterfalls are sick.
And this isn't the only waterfall we will be seeing on this trip, so stay tuned for more.
Jenny would love this.
Jenny would love this. Our dog loves water. This second fall is not as impressive. I'm not exactly sure the name, but it's just up the stream a little bit from the Whirlpool Falls.
It's really green out here.
You can tell it gets a lot of rain. Everything is so lush. Just look up above us.
Definitely ain't no Colorado.
Nope. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day.
After seeing the falls, we went into the Whole Foods market nearby and got some stuff from the hot bar for lunch. We didn't really take any time to take a picture. We're currently en route to the Washington-Canada border crossing. So that is where this video is going to take a pause for a moment. We're going to spend a few days in Canada. Okay, I know I basically just said bye in the last video, but we're getting closer to the border and we just did a little run through of what our answers are. We feel like this is a good idea because we crossed the US-Canada border before over in Maine to New Brunswick, and it was a little weird. For some reason they thought Jared was kidnapping me. And they were like, are you safe? Like, you guys are together by choice and stuff. Weird questions. So we just went over. It's good to have in mind, where are you staying? How many days are you going to be in Canada? What are you going to Canada for? These are the questions that they're gonna ask you. And if you don't have them ready, then it just looks like you're nervous and fumbling and you don't know. So just practice them before you get there. Hot tip.
That way you don't get stuck, held up at the border, and then they have to do a big inspection.
Yeah, nobody wants an inspection. Also, do not bring produce or anything like that. We, this is weird.
Yeah, what is that?
Look at that. Does anybody know what this is? It's like a growth of some sort. I can tell that there's like roots coming out of those bags, but I have no idea what is grown like that. That's very interesting. There's like just tons more fields like that. Oh, here we are at the border crossing. Ah! 10 minutes of traffic. Oh, 11 minutes, it just changed. And we're at the Linden Alder Grove border crossing. So that's not that bad to me, a 10 or 11 minute wait. It specifically didn't take us to the Pacific Highway border crossing because that one had a lot longer wait. You showing your stamps? Are you proud?
Yeah.
Update. This is taking a really long time. Definitely longer than the 10 minutes originally quoted. But it's moving, so. So our Apple Map said it was like a 10-minute wait, and I think it ended up being more of a 30-minute wait. We're still not all the way to the front, we're like a few cars back, but Apple Maps is not very accurate when it comes to the border wait times, so just keep that in mind. We just crossed the border from Washington to Canada. Woohoo! We are here! Canada, 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 United States!
Yeah, we're here, and it's President's Day. And my favorite president was Abraham Lincoln.
We had to get back over to the States for the holiday, you know. They weren't celebrating in Canada, and we could just feel it.
Cream, yeah, please.
We're at Woods Coffee. It's I don't know what you're laughing about. It's a Washington classic, I think. I don't know. Tell us if you're from Washington. We've seen a bunch of Woods coffees since we've been here, so we thought we've got to try it because Seattle's basically like the coffee capital of the world, right? So what are you laughing at? Oh, because they're sizing. They have it like by names of trees, like spruce, cedar, and something else. And she said, what size? And I said cedar.
But it also has like the number, right? Like 16 ounces, you know.
And
right
he started dying laughing because I called it cedar, but that's what they call it.
Wait till you guys see this. One of the best, I can already tell. Look at it. It's really good.
It's really, really good. I just got an iced latte and Jared got the salted caramel cold brew, but we love everything from Woods. Good spot to stop at. Kerry Park to get some great views of the Space Needle. What do you think of the view?
It's very nice, very nice. Sperry Kerry founded this, him and his wife, in 1927, and they said, so all can enjoy this view for free.
I like the view. Seattle is cold out here in February. I need to put on something much warmer on my head. How much was parking at the Space Needle?
Depends how long you park for, but if it's just 20 minutes, it's $2. If it's an hour, it's about $5.
That's pretty cheap, I'd say.
Doesn't include taxes.
Still pretty good price, right?
It's pretty all right. I didn't want to pay for it, but I like to live on the edge.
I don't. This thing looks terrifying. We saw a horror movie once at a drive-in movie theater where literally like a penny dropped from up there and killed the entire world, and it's all I can think about right now being here.
Yeah, we gotta find that movie.
Yeah, I don't know the name, but I'll put the name in the video notes below. All right, so we didn't go in. It's $100 to go in.
I don't know if we got the right price. It said $98 per group.
But we put in 2 adults, so I think it was right. Either way, we weren't gonna pay to go up in that. We can look at it from down here, and I feel like it's like cooler to look at it from the outside. That's what I'm telling myself, at least. They have a really cool gift shop though. You can go in and use their bathrooms, look around, and it kind of looks like Disney out back. They have like themed intergalactic food trucks and stuff like that.
If everybody watching subscribes, we might be able to afford a ticket in about 6 months.
So if you guys subscribe, you heard that. When we come back, Jared will pay the $100 to take me up.
Woohoo!
Somebody just asked us for directions somewhere, so I guess we look like locals. Okay. Like, we must have looked that local. It's really a compliment when you look like you know where you're going in a city you've just been to for the first time, that people ask you for directions.
Oh, this guy's checking license plates.
Good thing we paid for it, right?
Yeah, he's checking license plates. You better pay for your parking if you go to the Space Needle, alright?
We're out here at the Piers. We're gonna start at Pier 54 and make our way down to 58. Are you nervous?
See what she's got for me. Something good. Might be the winning lottery numbers. Oh, it's a card.
What's it say?
Do your bills get you down? Do they make you fret and frown? Despair, not my own, fair one. Your battle against them will soon be won. You'll soon find a change for the better in your financial affairs. That'll make you very happy indeed. You have a strong driving power within you that may sometimes exhaust those about you. You are very easy-tempered, slow to get angry, but also slow to forgive. Your family has caused you some uneasiness, but I see no cause to worry about them in the future. You will take a trip, and that will bring you a great deal of happiness.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks, Estrella.
Do you want to get your fortune?
Alright, we don't know actually how accurate Estrella is. Jared sounded really nice and pretty on point, but mine said that I haven't had much formal education, which, for those of you that know, I've been to law school, so I've had quite a bit of formal education. So I don't know if I believe it, but it also said that February 13th is my very unlucky day and I should close my doors and stay inside, which is pretty funny because February 13th is when we left for this trip and when I got my concussion, so.
It did give us lucky numbers though, so I'll use those to play the Powerball or something.
We're moving on to 55.
Stories that transforms.
This one's cooler than the other piers so far, the Miners Landing, because you can actually walk through the entire little pier thing, and at the other ones you can't.
Could like reach in there.
We're gonna go get some lunch at the sourdough bakery that's in this little area. Yum.
We're gonna get some spoons.
Okay. So I didn't actually end up eating that tomato soup at that sourdough place. They said it was
Dairy-free
non-dairy,
on the phone.
but then it had heavy cream in it, which I know I've been eating some dairy now, but heavy cream I can't do, so luckily they gave us a refund, but Jared loved his.
Yeah, I'm stuffed.
So now we're on an adventure to go find me some lunch since I turned my soup in, but we're gonna go see the gum wall first. No. This is the gum wall.
Cool, I'll just look at this side.
That side's art, that side's gum.
Nothing gets your appetite going like the gum wall.
Pasta's always the right choice for me. Started raining right when we're going to the waterfall.
Again, raining.
Do you think it would be romantic to go to the waterfall in the rain though?
Yeah.
Do you feel like plastered to your seat because of how on an angle we are?
Yeah.
We're currently headed to Snoqualmie Falls, and Snoqualmie Falls here in Washington is 268 feet tall, making it over 100 feet taller than Niagara Falls. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see it because he was saying in the last video he thinks that the last waterfall we saw was the best he's ever seen. I was saying I don't feel like I can really say that because I've seen Niagara Falls, but if this is nearly 100 feet taller than Niagara Falls, I don't know, my decision might be changing. This is also the second most visited natural attraction in Washington State, just after Mount Rainier.
We're in here.
So we just hiked the Lower Falls Trail at Snoqualmie Falls. It's not a hike, it's very much like man-made, constructed attraction. Like they made a boardwalk and you can only stay on that boardwalk. So I don't know what the All Trails things are saying about the Lower Falls Trail hike needing like boots and it being muddy. So we're gonna go to Upper Falls. We're expecting it to be just the same as kind of like an attraction, man-made, based on how they maintained the Lower Falls. But we wanted to see what it looks like from that view. What'd you learn?
Nothing really too important.
We're saying goodbye to the falls. Definitely a stop that's worth it, but as you can tell, definitely very man-made. Not a hike.
Not a hike. Thing's been there a while.
It's huge. out here at Alki Beach.
It's my first time here. It's really cold and windy.
It's so windy. This is our final stop that we had planned before the airport, but I don't know how much we're going to be able to stand out here and enjoy it because it is chilly. But we'll walk a little bit. We've got to go in somewhere, so we're going to go into Natalies on the Alki. I was doing a little research and saw that they're supposed to have really good ice cream. Might not be getting ice cream, but
Coffee sounds
something. And they have windows that like face the beach, so then we can enjoy the beach maybe from somewhere a little warmer.
They do have beer and food. Wait, did you grab my bathing suit out of the bathroom?
What?
Did you grab my bathing suit out of the bathroom this morning?
Of course I did.
Oh wow. What do you know? My wife is so good. Oh, you know she's cold.
Someone's swimming right there.
You know she's cold. Slam it. Come on, let me do it. Come on, let me do it.
I don't want to make a mess. Let's see. Let's look.
It's like really choppy too. That's a wrap on Washington.
Yep, that's a wrap on Washington. We're headed to the airport. Well, we're headed to drop off the rental car and then to the airport. Sadly, our last stop was dropping the rental car at the same garage we picked it up from and then hopping on the Orca to head to the airport. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see next week's video where we've traveled to Las Vegas, Nevada, see lots of sights, and do so on a budget.